What up? Joshua, JJ. I don't know, JJ. I see comments from Joshua first. All right, let's see. Brandon, what up? Rusty. Well, Brandon, you got that youngin' we was talking to earlier all excited. You made his day. Josh, howdy. Five people and 2 likes. Huh. Got somebody behind me with a APU unit gonna be kicking on and off all night. Cliff, what up? Supposed to come in with a howdy, Cliff, not a where you at tonight, Papa Joe. Bobby, what's going on with you? I just pulled straight in so I didn't have to listen to all the other trucks and stuff tonight. Did he say hi earlier? My bad. My apologies, sir. I didn't even see where you came in. Yeah, see, it ain't showing me that you even came in, man. I hate it when it does that nonsense. So, my apologies, Cliff. And I'm in Littlefield, Texas. Oh, I ain't doing all bad. Shut down a little earlier than I wanted to. But the 14-hour clock was clicking. See Hill, what's up? At the Oak Grove Petrol, that's where I taught Grandma how to back up at. She was having difficulties backing the big truck up. I took her to the very back. I set up some soda bottles, and she's acting all nervous and stuff. And I said, "Girl, where'd you grow up at?" "Well, South Texas." "All right, what was you doing growing up?" "I was working on a ranch." "Then it wasn't part of your job backing up driving vehicles and backing up trailers?" "Yeah." "What all kind did you back up?" She started naming them all off. I said, "Every damn one of them is harder to back up than this big truck. Now, we ain't leaving here until you pull from there, circle around, and back in between them bottles without hitting the bottom. You knock off this nervous Nelly nonsense." She did it the first time. Yeah. After that, she didn't have no trouble backing up. It was all in her head. She just thought it was hard to do. Once I explained to her that she had already done a hell of a lot harder. Now, anybody that's backed up a bumper pull trailer and then drove a big truck, you know damn good well that bumper pull is a lot harder to back up than this truck. Oh, don't lie to him and tell him he was looking good. You go tell him that stuff, Brandon, and he gonna have as big as head as JJ. Look what happened after you told JJ he would look good in the video. He ain't been the same since. I think he's sweet on you, Brandon. And now Destiny's gonna get jealous and knock shit out of you. And now JJ will never be able to come to Alabama because he's scared of Destiny. He did get a job. I don't know if he's driving yet or not. But he shot me some messages yesterday or day before and said he'd got a job. I think he came on one of the live streams telling that too. Well, she's got 7 reasons, 7 months worth of reasons to hit you. Hey, you should have controlled yourself. You started poking fun at her and she took you serious. And now here we are 7 months later. Shame on you. It's your fault. She tried to tell you she had a headache. See? Rusty's even stuck on Rusty. It was a good visit. See, now it didn't show elk coming in. Yeah, there it is. What up, elk? They do look a lot like brothers, don't they? And both of them think they're good looking. So we know they got to be some kind of kin. They both have bad eyesight, not to mention bad judgment. I got a deal I'm working on for Sunday. Y'all need to keep me in your prayers on it. It's going to be a tough one. I don't know if I'm ready or capable of tackling it. But I've been thinking about it. Usually if the Lord puts it on me to think about it, I wind up doing it. So y'all keep me in your prayers. It'll be a tough one. I might wind up needing to talk to Destiny a little bit, get her to help me and Paul do a little research. I've done some, but I think they are twins. Well, actually, I think they're triplets. I think we need to throw Jim Dunn in there with them. So we got Rusty, Jim Dunn, and JJ. Now, how's that for triplets? Wouldn't you hate to be the mother of that outfit? No wonder she shipped them off to 3 different states. When she gave birth, she seen them 3 and said, oh, hell no. Send them out. Well, thank you, Cliff. Well, I've been trying to leave you all alone. I know what you're dealing with. Mark, what's up? That's what I'm saying, Bobby. That'd make you pull your hair out. Oh, wait a minute. They already did, just being subscribers. I had a full set of hair when I started this YouTube channel. I ain't sure what happened. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. See, there you are under them illusions again. When did anybody tell you that Rusty was your friend? Oh, the Three Stooges. What a deal. Hey, look at it this way, JJ. If I didn't pick on you, you'd know I didn't like you. And there's a lot to that. And evidently, somebody don't like me. We got 14 viewers and 10 likes. What'd you do, JJ? Go up and take yours away? Shame on you. Research, what's up? Well, put that vodka down. Oh, me, oh my. Sitting here looking at darkness out there. That's all I see. Well, sure you do research. It's called downloading a Bible app and read a little bit on your Bible. Go look up some Christian YouTubes. Go watch some of my old videos, whether they're trucking or Christian. There's a lot you can do besides hit that damn bottle. Oh, me, oh my. Talked to Paul a little bit today, and he's working on CV stuff. Imagine that. Tanner, what's up? Now, research. If you ask him, he'll take that away. Ask Jim Dunn. Took it away from him a year ago. All you got to do is ask with a truthful heart. Mean it when you say it. Uh-huh. I like bacon. Oh, me, oh, my. Man, they had a big old DOT party going. I was on 550 just north of Albuquerque. And that southbound scale house is just a little pullover place. There ain't no house there. I mean, they probably had 6 or 8 DOT in there, and every one of them had a big truck. And they had the big party going. I went not quite an hour north of there. And howdy, Sea Hill. I got talking to that lady where I loaded at. We agreed that they'd probably still be there all day. Said me a couple prayers on my way back down, asking the Lord to close them and or get me just through there. And as I got up, they pulled the flags out. Let her go closed. I said, thank you, Lord. The power of prayer, people. The power of prayer. Oh, Lordy, that was years ago. Alman, what's up? You never seen that open? I don't know what you're talking about. That was back in the late 70s when I was in the Philippines. Lots of car work this week, huh? Is that a good thing? Well, that's cool. My daughter-in-law is Filipino. If you go to my cooking videos, you'll see her in there. Her and my son do cooking videos on here. Oh, the scale on 550? Yeah, it was open. The northbound was not, but the southbound sure was. It was fun, Rusty. Next time we're going to have a place set down. That's hard on my feet standing that long. I used to carry a couple of chairs in here, and I've taken them out recently. Well, back when I was having the truck problems. And I didn't get them back in here. I was wishing this morning I had. Oh, it ain't good? Well, damn it. Belt tensioner. Well, the belt tensioner and the battery shouldn't be that hard. Some of them tensioners can be a pain, but not normally hard. Well, a lot of times if you put oil in them, that oil light will go off. Just saying. Or maybe even change oil. Just saying. I mean, I'm not a mechanic or nothing. See, I am one helpful individual, ain't I? Y'all didn't know how helpful I was. Oh, it's a BMW, so it don't need oil? Well, see, I always thought when that light came on, it was confirming that you had oil. You know? And I've got it got the oil before and just threw it in the trunk. It didn't help at all. Did you see the YouTube? Woman popped the hood up, opened the oil, and just started pouring it all over the motor. Yeah, I know it was a setup, but it was good. Yeah. About like one opened all four doors and started power washing the inside of her car. They explained that one to the insurance company. Yeah, the Bud Lights don't hold nothing for me. Mark, what's up? Yeah, see, that's that damn hillbilly in you, Brandon. Ooh, my brother-in-law had a timing belt broke on his. It wasn't no BMW. It was one of them little, I can't think what it is. Dadgummit, I'll think of it in the morning. PC Cruiser. And this brother-in-law and the son had a hard time with it. What up, say what? No, actually, me and Grandma used to grow our hair long, and every 2 years we'd cut it off and send it off to the people, make wigs for kids and stuff. Then we found out that they only donated a small part of the hair to the wigs, and they was pocketing the rest. I was getting tired of growing it and cutting it anyway. Adam, what up? Sad, what's up? Don't recall seeing you in here before, Sad. Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you subscribing and joining us. I think it was Locks of Love she was sending them to. What about your opinion, JJ? Well, you never know when I'm coming on live. Then sometimes it don't send out the notifications worth the darn. We usually have fun on here. Every once in a while, I gotta line out JJ, Jim Dunn, and Rusty, our three stooges. All right, Tanner. You enjoy them steaks. Yes, I took my meds, and actually I ate a Subway tonight, which surprised Grandma. Went in there to get me some ice, and I got, they got the Laredo Taco Factory here, which is closed this time of night. But guess what I'll have for breakfast? And I stood there just looking at that menu, debating on if I wanted the Subway or not. They had something new, some sweet and spicy or something. Oh, I got a new roll-up thing they had. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I said, give me one of them there things in that there picture. I want it just the way it looks. Then he made it, and I said, that ain't near as big as that one in that picture. That one's about yay big. They wouldn't make me one that big. But he said I sounded like JJ. Yeah, it was a good deal, I guess. Since I was forced to meet him, I made the best of the situation. Jay said, world treat me fine. How about yourself? What's your question, Cliff? Yes, sir, more than likely. Well, the thing is with the Laredo Taco Shop, I'll give me a couple breakfast burritos, and then I wind up getting a couple for lunch too, and I'll eat about one an hour, and then I'll say, damn, it's time for lunch. Told Grandma when I did that last time, I said, give me one of them there things. And they did, and boy, did it light me up. She said, you're supposed to ask if it's hot. I said, if they speak English. A lot of times I ask them that, and I just get nods. That's not a good sign. Elbow grease. All depends upon what kind of flooring you got and what you got on it. Oh, no, Jim. We try to ignore you. Actually, we got you two brothers. Y'all are triplets. You, Rusty, and JJ. Brandon done nicknamed you the Three Stooges. So, I've never tried the firehouse. They don't have them in truck stops. What you got, rubber mats or just the matting from the factory? No carpet? That's one reason I don't wear my shoes into the bunk back there. I don't do it. And if they're a mess, I leave them up front until they dry, then I knock them off real good and put them back there. But even then, they don't go on the floor. They'll go in the cabinet or in the side box. I can tell you now, go easy on the water. I worked for one place at Buell, and I told them that truck needed to be detailed before I took it. I go back out there later on, and they had half-assed detailed it. Then they took a water hose and sprayed down that floor inside. That stuff swelled up and never did go down. Oh, I was mad as I'll get out. Some of the stupidest stuff people would do. "61 in Littlefield tomorrow, 19 degrees warmer than today." Well, I won't be here tomorrow, thank you very much. Let me plug this thing in. Best thing you can do is get you a good whisk broom. That's one of the straw brooms, because they got a lot more oomph to them. Sweep that stuff out real good, and get you a spray bottle, whether you use Windex or water, it don't matter. Spray it down and paper towel it out real good. That's about the easiest thing you can do. All right, Gary, take it easy, man. Who are you calling a bunch of dummies? Oh yeah, mean green's good. I like mean green, but I'd give me a whisk broom first. Yeah, but it's hard to get a big truck in at Napa. Oh yeah. Oh, that was just pure stupid. And the floor never did go back down right. And they couldn't figure out what I was mad about. Well, the whisk broom's going to work the best. Although straws fall out of them, but that's all right. I ain't going to be on here too terribly long tonight, folks. Brandon asked Dustin he wants a good time caller tomorrow. I'm going to have about 3 hours of driving early in the morning. I know she don't do early. Then I'll kick this off. Then I don't know about how far to the reload or any of that. Paul's not going to be available tomorrow. But if I can talk to her a little bit and tell her what I'm wanting to work on, then maybe she can help do a little research. Between the three of us will get me knowledgeable enough to speak on it Sunday. Well, blowgun works good on the loose stuff. All right, I'll try about 1 p.m. If I don't call her, ask her to give me a call. Should come up on my phone, sexy. It's what I put her under. Sexy, Brandon don't deserve her. I hear you, see, hell, take it easy, man. Hope you get feeling better. Yeah, this cold weather, man, it'll break them cars and trucks. If it was a little bit weak, these extreme temperatures would take them out. They're looking pretty warm where he's at. Well, if you're on 44 heading to Waco, you're not going to be going by Larry's yard. But sometime tomorrow I will be. I'll be delivering over there on I-20 sometime in the morning. Before noon, I'm quite certain. And she don't have me a backhaul yet to my knowledge. Gonna put a lock on the hood. Well, you ought to be glad she checked it and thought it was low. What you need to do is teach her when to check it and how to read the dipstick. Dipstick. Oops, did I call him that? I couldn't help it. It just kind of went right along with it. Oh. You're going to have thick skin on here, Sad. If I don't pig on you, somebody else will. Alex, what's up? I know, Alexandria. But what's up anyway? Glad you like the videos. JJ, you're too busy playing defense. Waiting at a truck stop. What a deal. That's something new in the trucking industry. Well, me too, but I'm only waiting on my 10-hour break. They can go back there and kill probably 6 or 7 hours in the bunk. I don't know why I'm so tired today. Just visiting with Rusty just wore me out. That's my story. He's either busy eating or going outside to have a cigarette. That lighter's fixing to get thrown away. I don't know about getting the way up, but it should definitely make the video list on what to do. That's what I'm thinking. Everybody blaming you, Rusty. You sitting there till the 7th? What are you on, at 34? Huh. Thought I heard some rain on the roof, but I don't see none on the windshield. You're not trying to do your 34? What the hell is that noise? Must be the roof cooling off. Sad we don't talk like that in here, buddy. One of you blue wrenches, take that comment away, please. Sandra, how you doing? Oh, sorry to hear that, Cliff. No problem, Sad. Probably your mama's cooking. That's a good way to get her to hit you with that skillet. Jim, I have noticed that in here you have calmed down, buddy. Have you been working with the Lord? You've been talking to him? Is he working in your life? I was just talking about you the other day. Did you watch Sunday morning's message? I was doing a little bit of testimony for you about the Lord taking away the drink. Now, I'd made mention that I figured that you would be seeing some other changes in your life if you kept talking to the Lord and inviting him in your life and trying to live right. And for those that don't know, Jim Dunn on here had a drinking problem. He'll tell you that. A year ago, me, him, and another friend of his was on a conference call, and we prayed together and asked the Lord to take the drink away from him, and he did. Jim told me that later on he tried drinking when he got home, said it just didn't taste right, didn't have no desire for it. He's been a year now alcohol free. Praise God. Good job, Jim. So, I love it. I watch the count up there. And whenever I start talking anything about God, I'll lose one or two people up there. Cracks me up. It cracks me up. Some folks, you even mention God, it's just like pouring gasoline on them. They're gone. Another religious fanatic. No, I'm not a religious fanatic. I'm a God fanatic. I don't have no need for man's religion. I got the real deal. I was asking today about what to put on the t-shirts for the Papa Joe Mafia. And Paul came up with the best one I've heard yet, and it was Papa Joe's Christian Mafia. I'm still open for suggestions. Put it in the comments on the video when we're done, or I'll never see it again. You can put it on here what you're thinking, but later on put it in the comments for me. Heading to Alabama in the morning, done quit your job. Well, Sandra, did you decide you're going to climb in a truck? Well, Alexandra, have you seen my other t-shirts? One of you blue wrenches, stick up a link to the Teespring for her. My son's created several of them. And, you know, that's more than t-shirts over there. You're in Laredo. Now, one of them will get a link up here in a minute. Rusty's still trying to learn how to do links. I don't know if he'll ever figure it out or not. He got one of them Apple phones. The rest of them, they've got Androids that they can figure out how to work. Thank you, JJ. Oh, that's the Facebook, man. Put up the Teespring. And it's set up, Bloated Joe's got it set up for every 4, 5, 7 days, that sale will end, and if you've ordered one, it will process it. Uh, they're not set up on no 30 days or none of that stuff. No. Well, Sandra, who you going trucking with? Have you decided that? Or are you just going to school right now? What's up? And later on, you that are talking about the t-shirts, you can go to the YouTube page, About page. You can go to Facebook. Just do a few scrolls on it, and there's a permanent sticker up there for it. Or you can go to the About page. But go to any of them that are saying Teespring or telling you merchandise or whatever they're calling it. Well, I'm about dehydrated tonight. Oh. Well, if you ain't got Facebook, that's all right. Just go onto my YouTube page up there. Go to the About page. And you'll find a link on there for it. You'll find a link to the Patreon. You'll find my email address. You'll find the shirt link. I ain't sure what they call them, but they should be pretty much self-explanatory. My son did all that stuff. Well, him and Carlos, mostly my son. Because I don't do that stuff well. And my chair is losing air again. It has a phantom leak. I get to the yard and it won't lose air. I get out here and it loses air. Starting to go back up. Yep, that's I ain't sure what verse you're talking about. But no, we was not made to conform to the world. Jesus plainly told us that if you're of the world and you love the world, then you can't love him. You can't love both. You can't have two rulers. I got to turn my bunk heater back on. Oh. don't know them. Now, where do you live? Sandra, you live down there in Laredo? All right, Cliff. Good night. Love you, brother. Eagles Pass. You told me that before. Don't worry, you have to tell me again. That sometimers working overtimers. Well, folks, we're pushing an hour. I'm tired. Gonna have to call Grandma. See, what's up? Well, congratulations on your CDL with CFI. Starting to sound like an alphabet soup over there with you. Bourbon Street's busy? That don't surprise me. Well, cool. Oh, goodness. It's too early for Mardi Gras, ain't it? Cracked me up. I was watching a documentary about Mardi Gras, and some folks just standing over barely at the opening of a alleyway, smoking a joint. Cops busted them big as I'll get out. Go figure. Same thing up there at Sturgis. Yeah. They're like, well, it's legal where we're from. Well, you ain't where you're from. You're here. It ain't legal here. Oh, is it? I thought it was too early for it. Now, I have no desire to go over there with a bunch of drunk idiots. Anymore, they only go down there, get drunk, and get in trouble. See how much they can get by with. The guys are just wanting hooter shots. No. Oh. It's after 10 o'clock, folks. I've been shut down for over 2 hours. I'm going to call it a day, get me some rest, call Grandma. Firing shots, eh? Just being stupid. Y'all remember, good Lord loves you. So do I. Y'all have a blessed evening now. Appreciate everybody coming in.